Hello and welcome to episode 0 of my Ironman to Max series. As you can see, this isn't a series starting from scratch. The account's already had some progress. So this is just episode 0 to show what kind of progress has been made so far. Most of this progress is being streamed live over on Twitch at twitch.tv/killzim_1. I'll leave a link in the description for that. Uh, So we'll get started with what we've got accomplished so far in here. Currently we are sitting at 84 combat and 1518 total level, just under 17 million experience. We've already completed 115 quests, and we've completed 276 of our achievements. We've got the mediums of most of them completed. We've completed a few combat tasks just passively, just doing some Slayer. Not too much in here. And a few different collections we've got, and a few goals we've got completed. We went to Wintertide. I got 41 kills. Most of them were solos. We stopped at 85 fire making. Was not lucky enough to get the pet or the tome. We also did a little bit of Temperos, and we were lucky and got that fish barrel within the first about 10 kills. The only thing we've got is the Hespori, and we've only got 5 kills, so we don't expect the bucket yet. We haven't done any raids. For mini games, we did go to Barbasol. We have already got our fighter torso. We got up in a skirt. It's actually just somewhere between red and black dragonhide. Requires 60 range in order to wear it. So it was nice until I got my dragonhide chaps. We did get the fishing trawler angler's outfit. We did get our thieving outfit from the rogue's den. We haven't done any pest control yet. Went and got our lumberjack outfit from temple trekking. And we unlocked our herb sack from the tithe farm. We've done a few clues, but we haven't got too many rewards yet. We've only obtained 4 of the beginners. I think we're a bit unlucky on that part. We've also done a few easy clues. We haven't got too much here either, but they are more of the rare pieces, like these elegant pieces. We've done 6 mediums. We got these adamant G both on the same clue. We've done 10 hards and we've only got 2 items, but one of them happened to be Zamorak chaps. And I got those before I ever got any black D-hide ones. So that was nice. We haven't done any elites or masters yet. And through our grind with Slayer, we have got a few different things in here. So we did go through and we've already got our Dragon Defender, along with our Dragon Scimitar. We've done our random events. We have all of the emotes unlocked already for them, and we are only missing the stale baguette to green that log. We did get our full graceful very early on, and we bought ourselves a celestial ring from the shooting star events. For Slayer, we got a crawling hand at like 12 KC, and our black mask in that we got right on drop rate. I believe it was 506 kills. We've got most of the boot collection we can get at our current Slayer level, and that's about it for those. We have got 9 long bones already with no curved. And right here's our quest list. We've completed a good majority of them, 115 out of 156. That does include getting our Barrow's gloves. We haven't done most of the newer quests that have came out yet. Currently, we are working on finishing 85 combat to get Dream Mentor completed to start working with our Nightmare Zone. Achievements, as I said, we've got most of our mediums completed. I can finish the Frimnik mediums, and for Corinne, I do still need to do all of our different favors and quests. And we haven't touched the wilderness for their requirements yet. Speaking of the Corinne favor, we only have the Hesidius finished currently. And here's a look at our stats, 1500 total. We have nearly base 50s, just lacking a couple of prayer, and outside of that, we're getting closer to base 60s actually. This agility I went and did graceful. I quested up to about 40, unlocked graceful by about 60, and the other 10, 12 levels or so that I had there all went through the agility pyramid and to get some early starting GP. We also already unlocked our rune pouch. We did that through Slayer. Currently we have a worms task. And here's a look at the bank. I'll scroll through slowly, but if you'd like, you can always pause and take a look at what's in here. This first tab is generally quest items and isn't very organized aside from having our runes and cache right up here. We do have about 100 marks of grace sitting here for amylase when we can make stamina potions. And here is our gear tab. We did get rune crossbow from the crazy archaeologist. It was actually one of my group members. This is a group Ironman account. We generally just made it into a group Ironman so we could do PVM later together. Most of the progression early on is being done solo. But I have a Black Dyad body and Zamorak chaps from Hard Clues. I went through and did Barbarian Assault. I do have a magic short bow from Hard Clues, and I've got the imbued scroll from LMS. Early on for smithing, we did make about 10,000 iron darts. We have unlocked our salve amulet enchanted and did Tarn's Lair. We had to buy our Slayer ring to get there. We also have our Slayer helmet, and we do have the ability to make broad ammunition. Outside of that, we also did go into Mage Training Arena. I've already got the Infinity Boots, Master Wand, and Bones to Peaches. Then we've got our Skilling tab. Most of this was through Temperas and then Wintertide, and just kind of stacked up over time from there. Most of the ores came from Motherlode Mine on the way to 70. Herbs came from some herb runs, some Slayer, and also a good bit of the lower level ones came through from Wintertide. The bowstrings came from Temple Trekking. I believe the raw sharks actually came from Temperos as well. Move those. Well, this tab's not very organized. I guess some things just got stuck in here from when I was questing, but this was just our consumables tab. Has some of our potions, super attacks, drinks, prayers, and food. Generally more of a skilling tab that just originally had just these hop seeds and seaweed spores for birdhouse runs. Had a little bit of things get put in here over time, like these guys for any farm runs that I'm going on. These are set aside for going into the foundry. Here's kind of our loot tab for what we have currently. I have alked a lot of things starting out just so I had extra GP sitting there. We've got a little supply here of some ensouled heads when I do the Arceus favor. There's unique clue items. I have already went and stored what I could in my POH just to save some bank space. Did the same thing here with some of the clue items and different outfits. With some of the unique rewards like the crawling hand, these outfits that I wasn't able to get in my house since I don't have a high enough construction level. Here's some of the bones for Rag and Bone Man that I've just collected over time. And that's all that's in here. Alright. As I said, I am streaming all of this progress live over on Twitch at twitch.tv/killsem_1. I'll leave a link in the description. And now I've got to go start on this Worms Slayer task. And that'll be in the next episode.